Cosmology segment. Let's get through some promotional material first. So this video was originally streamed live to Twitch, twitch.tv/smAsho. Thanks to our followers over there. If you didn't check out our weekly smAsho stream AnyChat, it's been remonetized. There's a new playlist for our weekly Wednesday afternoon live streams. It'll be going on every Wednesday at 2 p.m. Thanks to our new YouTube subscribers, thanks to our loyal viewers, etc. Please press like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. YouTube.com/smAsho. And don't forget to check out our playlists. We put another video about cicadas out yesterday, so check that out. We're also on BitChute. Welcome to the Neo Renaissance. By the way, everything in our smAsho merch shop is on sale through the month of June. We've reduced our own profit margins to pass some savings on to you, the viewer. So if you click on smAsho merch, you'll find our Redbubble shop. There are 7 designs currently on there. So welcome to the Neo Renaissance. smAshomash.com, smAshomash.org will redirect you. Click on smAsho merch to find our Redbubble shop. Again, everything discounted through the month of June. And let's do a cosmology segment. More fascinating stories. Starting out with this, which is known as ARP 187. So this galaxy is an interesting galaxy, to say the least, in that it looks like an active galactic nucleus, because these are giant galactic scale jet lobes. These are radio jets, which we typically see emanating from the cores of giant active galaxies. What's weird about this one is that this is where the galaxy is probably located, and we don't see any light emitted from there, and quite an odd scenario. So the theory is that this is a dead galaxy, which died about 3,000 years ago due to the distance of these radio lobes from the apparent core of the galaxy. ARP 187, it's weird. There's an article on SciTech Daily about it. Is the galactic nucleus dead? What is up with that? How can that even be a thing? I'm going to let the article scroll here in case you'd like to read it. And we'll speed it up a little bit for time's sake. The oddities of a perhaps dead active galactic nucleus, ARP 187. It's 187 on the MF and galactic core. Next, looking at the astronomy picture of the day, it's from Boston. And today's photo is a photo from yesterday's annular solar eclipse. So we caught a little bit of imagery of this here in Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania. It wasn't quite as good as the view from Boston, apparently. And somebody took this time-lapse photography of a bird flying right across the sun during the eclipse. And annular eclipses are caused by the moon being at apogee, the point most distance from the Earth, when it is too small from the Earth's perspective to cover the entire solar disk. Annular eclipse cited yesterday. If you want to look at astronomy picture of the day yourself, apod.nasa.gov, apod.nasa.gov. As we count down to the June solstice, we're in the 18 brightest days of the year, or the 18 darkest days of the year if you're in the southern hemisphere. Make sure you view our live stream at 11:32 p.m. We'll be streaming live to wish you a happy solstice as it starts to finally get darker in the northern hemisphere and brighter in the south at that moment, 11:32 and 9 seconds. That's 11:32 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. We'll be streaming live. Please join us for that. Now, today we're not picking any random numbers because we're talking about globular clusters. And globular clusters are super interesting in that they are like sub-galaxies inside of galaxies, and perhaps they give us insight into where there are galactic strings and perhaps even interactions with other galaxies. So this particular one, known as VVVCL160, has an unusual proper motion with respect to other galactic Milky Way galaxy-based globular clusters. Perhaps have a read on this phys.org article about VVVCL160, discovered accidentally. And it is related to another globular cluster, which we'll show you in a moment here. It's actually related to globular cluster NGC 6554, which has similar kinematics. And perhaps it's showing us where a sort of small galactic merger is happening in the Milky Way galaxy. Let's take a look at NGC 6544. So we're going to zoom way out here. This is the Mellinger Optical Survey. We're going to zoom way out so we can show you where the galactic disk is. There you can see the galactic disk. And we'll zoom way in to globular cluster NGC 6544. And you can see there may be like a string-like appearance to this. Perhaps it is a little bit elongated in this fashion, almost like a small galaxy within a galaxy. And globular clusters tell us things about the age of the stars, perhaps, but certainly the similarity in the motion and stellar outputs in most globular clusters is of interest, in that stars that are all moving the same with similar emission spectra are probably telling us something about the relationship between perhaps their location. Maybe it's a geographic thing, who knows? But in any case, there's 6554. Let's look at it in infrared light. There it is on the 2 mass. And it's in a pretty hot part of the galaxy, so it doesn't show up as distinctively in infrared light. How about in blue light? And it shows up pretty well in blue light. And let's take a look at it on the pan-stars, a high-resolution optical survey. And it looks like it's full of a lot of blue stars. Some red stars there. I'm not sure if those are background stars or not. But perhaps check out this article, New Globular Cluster Exhibiting Extreme Kinematics Detected. And perhaps that's the interaction of another galaxy with the Milky Way causing these globular clusters to behave the way they are. That's from phys.org. Here's another interesting one. How about a blinking giant near the center of the galaxy? Why do stars stop emitting light and then restart emitting light? Well, it could be various different reasons. One of them could be a sort of a massive object moving in between the star and Earth. Now, this one is like 100 times larger than the Sun, VVT-WIT-08, a new class of blinking giant binary stars. It's quite strange. And that is what the occulting disk looks like. Now, the record for an occulting star is 69 years, which is held by Tycho 2505-672-1. And if you want to read more about that, head to phys.org's Astronomy and Space section. Astronomers spot a blinking giant near the center of the galaxy. Another interesting story, and that's today's Cosmology segment. Thanks for tuning in. I've been your host, Dan, a.k.a. smAsho. And don't forget to press like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Tell your friends and foes about the channel. And share on your social media, as some of us may think that the algorithms dislike us. See you next time.